Being a third wheel is something I feel like everyone has to go through. Like, if you haven't been in a third wheel situation before, what are you doing? Like, get up, go find a random couple and just third wheel them. Like, it builds character. Trust me, like, me personally, I've been in a few situations where my homeboys had girls and I didn't, and they straight up just left me to go hang out with their girls. And this happened in, like, elementary school. And that's the crazy part. Like, how you doing in elementary school? Like, we were 12 and they were already picking over the bros, man. Now, I don't know about you guys, but third wheeling to me personally is never the move. Like, if I'm ever in a situation where I'm with someone and their person comes up and we all walking together in a trio and I get the slightest feeling of being a third wheel, I mean the slightest, I'm gone, I'm out, I'm walking away, I'm fleeing the scene, I'm stage swapping, because like it just feels wrong. Like, even if you're my friend and like your person walk up to you and talk to you or whatever, and it's when it was just us before, and then you guys are just keying all over the place doing woo woo next to me, like, I'm gonna want to despawn. Like, nah, it's just not it. Like, it makes me feel left out, you feel me? Like, it's better when you're in a group, but if it's a literal group of 3 and I'm the odd man out, I gotta get out of there. Like, I love to see my boys win and all, but if you're gonna do all the winning all over the place, and especially next to me, I'm gonna not want to be in that situation anymore, you feel me? Like, here, let's go into a situation together. Say you're walking in the hallway with your friend, you guys are just chatting it up or whatever, talking, and then like mid-sentence while you're telling them all about whatever, you're cut off by their person who walks up with you guys, and it starts talking to your friend. And now you're all walking together, you know what I'm saying, in a little trio, and you're just kind of there in the background to them like an NPC, you know, press X to talk or whatever. Your friend is now completely cut you out of the conversation most of the time. Sometimes, depending on how your friends are, they might try to include you in the little conversation, but I feel like when you're there with like their person and you're also there, it's kind of weird. It's like, you know, talk to your person, you know what I'm saying, like, talk to them. I'll be here walking with you guys in silence. Now, most of the time in these situations where like just goes from me and my homeboy or friend chilling to them chilling with their person, I just walk away. Like, I should have just be like, oh, they talking? And I walk away. I leave the situation. I'm trying to be a W man, you feel what I'm saying? Because me personally, I'm walking with like someone I'm talking to or whatever, and then like one of my friends came up and I was talking to him or whatever, I wouldn't want him just kind of lingering around. I'd be like, you know what I'm saying, like, you gotta go. So as a W man, I'm not third wheeling. I'm escaping that situation. I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm gonna go off in the other direction. Or if I'm too lazy or just don't want to be alone at the moment, I might just like look down with my phone out, you see what I'm saying, just be on my phone the whole time. Or option 3, I would just stare forward, you know what I'm saying, while we're walking, just thought out, no thoughts, just be staring forward. Now, I don't know about you guys, but have you seen those third wheels who be like going on dates with like their friends? Like, they just be there in like the background, or they be taking pictures for that couple. It's just like, me personally, never, I could never do that. Like, ain't no way. They're like, oh, you want to hang out? And you're like, sure. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, my so and so is coming, you know what I'm saying, you're just gonna be there with us. Like, I know sometimes people want to be a W man's, right? Like, being nothing wrong with being a W man's, but like tagging along on a date, like third wheeling a date, that's OD. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, that's just not it. And as much as I personally hate being a third wheel, I hate third wheels. Like, this one time I was walking with this girl I was talking to last year, and one of her male friends, this dude walked up while we were talking, like walking on the hallway, and he started walking with us and was like talking to her the whole time. And I was thinking in my house, like, what is bro, he's selling me. Like, this dude is literally selling me. Like, I'm trying to get to know her. This is like one of the first times we were walking together, so I was, you know what I'm saying, small talk type shit. And I was like, what is this dude doing? He's literally selling me, like, walk away. And then that whole time, from point A to point B in our big, long ass hallway, he walked. I remember when we got up to class, she texted me, she was like, I didn't know he was gonna walk with us the whole time. I was like, yeah, it's fine, it's whatever. But like, that type of third wheeling is a sell. Like, don't do that to me. Like, especially if I had a girl and then like an acquaintance or someone I didn't mess with as much came up and started third wheeling, I'm gonna want you to leave immediately. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I'm gonna need you to go, you see what I'm saying? But like, if it's my friend, my homeboy, somebody I genuinely mess with, I'll probably try to include them into the whole little, you know, situation going on. Because as a third wheel, I feel like you want to make the third wheel feel left out, like how I would feel left out if I was a third wheel. But I'm not gonna include you if you're trying to sell me, you see what I'm saying? Especially if like a third wheel is bumping in too much while I'm hanging out with whoever, you gotta go. Like, it's a given, you feel me? Now, if you have been a third wheel before, and me personally, here's my advice, just stop being a third wheel, you know what I'm saying? Like, find people to go on 2-mans with. It's so much better, you see what I'm saying?